Peace. What's happening, good people? This gift here for Payusnomind, and today we're reviewing the digital distributor Spinnup. Now, Spinnup's main attraction is the fact that they're owned by Universal Music Group. Now, the whole benefit of it is the idea that by using them, you're gonna get a record deal. You're going to get signed. You're going to be touring. They're going to pay for your apartment. They're going to have you, dating the hottest R&B chicks and everything, and it's like, listen, man, we got to look at it from the standpoint of the likelihood of it happening, which isn't high. But outside of that, you got to look at the motivation for them to create something like Spinnup in the first place. And the reason for it is to basically spot the trend, spot the music that's on a trajectory of music that blows up before it blows up, so they can get in on the ground floor and pay you less than what you're worth. That's the whole motivation of it. That's the whole objective of it. The whole objective of it is to catch you before your song gets hot, before you get hot, before other record companies come with bigger offers and give you a way lower offer and get you locked into a deal that's paying you less than what you'll be worth when that song actually takes off. So it's not really that big of a benefit, or really a benefit at all. It's just basically you selling yourself short. That's what their selling point is. Their selling point is you selling yourself short. So I don't look at the whole get signed thing as that valuable. So when I'm looking at Spinnup, I'm looking at their service. Now, when we look at their service, they charge you $10 per year per single, $20 per EP per year, $40 per album per year. And for that price, you get to keep 100% of what you make. So they're not taking a percent of your revenue. You get to keep 100%, but you have to pay these annual fees per release. Now, for that fee, what do you get? You get your music distributed to stores. But how many stores? Because that's the main important thing. That's the most important thing with a digital distributor. How many stores are they getting you into? How accessible will your music be? And they don't get you into a lot of stores. They count 35, 34 stores, but they're counting 22 stores from one store, 7 Digital. So if you just consider 7 Digital as one store, they get you into about 13 or 14 stores. And they miss some pretty significant stores. Like, they don't get you into iHeartRadio. They don't get you into Geo7. They don't get you into Boom Play. They don't get you into, there's one more store that I'm forgetting. But they don't get you into that, whatever it is, right? Now, they also don't do content ID. So there is no content ID that they do. Now, they do get you into TikTok and Facebook and stuff like that, but no YouTube, which is big, man. That's big. And then when it comes to paying you, they exclusively pay through PayPal. So you only get paid through PayPal. There's a 10 euro minimum threshold that you have to reach in order to get your money. Now, PayPal charges transaction fees. It's about 2.9% plus 30 cents. So we can effectively say 3% transaction fees for PayPal. And they're passing that fee on to you. So what that means, if you distribute a single through them for $10 a year and you make $1,000 for the year from that single, rather than you having to pay $10 for the single, you end up paying $40. $10 for the single plus $30 for transaction fees that you have to pay when you withdraw your money. And the more money you make, the more money you lose. So if you got $10,000, that's 3% of 10,000, 3% of 20,000. The more money you make, the more punitive that transaction fee becomes. So when I look at something like Spinnup, I really don't see the value. I really don't think it's an amazing distributor. There's nothing that they do that blows me away and that makes me feel like, oh my God, I got to use Spinnup. Their whole selling point is come get signed, or for the opportunity to be signed, and they don't even provide any kind of clear pathways toward that. It's not like, all right, well, once you reach this point, we'll start looking at you or nothing. It's just like, well, at some point, we might check you out, so it's like, I don't feel like that's a reason to pick a digital distributor, because at the end of the day, if your record blows up, they're going to come to the party anyway. You got Sharp Metric, you got all of these different websites and services, and just the services themselves providing stats where everybody kind of sees when a song is taking off and starting to move, and you'll get better offers and better deals by just doing it that way rather than trying to get picked up before your value is really established. Now, if you've used Spinnup and you got an experience that you want to share, please comment. Everybody will appreciate that. If you want to talk about whatever questions you might have about them, and if you want to learn more about them, because I do provide more details about them, all of the nooks and crannies, and that's in the Guide to Digital Distribution ebook that you could get on the Pay Us No Mind website. Now, if you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you do that. If you have, click that bell icon so you can get notified, the next time we upload videos or go live with Spinnup. Comment, share the video with anybody that you might know that might be considering them and everything like that, man. Like the video. As always, you guys can reach out to me at Payusnomind on Twitter, at real_Payusnomind on Instagram, payusnomind@gmail.com. This is Gift signing off. Pay Us No Mind. Peace, good people. One.